Hi, and welcome to your Humber News Update. I'm Mahnur Yavar coming to you from our newsroom here at Humber College North Campus. Here's what we're working on at this hour. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is marking his first 100 days in office today. Trudeau is using the occasion to significantly increase funding for jobs for young people. Trudeau is at a Toronto Boys and Girls Club this hour. Our reporter Eric Wickham is there, and we'll have all the details on our news at 2. A major breakthrough in the conflict in Syria, world leaders have agreed on a partial ceasefire to begin next week. The U.S. Secretary of State and Russian Foreign Minister reached an agreement during talks in Munich.
We believe we have made progress on both the humanitarian front and the cessation of hostilities front.
There's still no clear commitment to end Russian airstrikes, which is a key demand for the Syrian opposition. The agreement isn't a full ceasefire, but a pause while more talks take place. The leaders also committed to flying in humanitarian aid as soon as possible. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says the ceasefire does not apply to militant groups. Thousands of Syrian refugees have fled to the Turkish border over the last few months because of the escalating conflict. It's the first time ever the NBA All-Star Game is coming to Canada, and that means a busy weekend in Toronto. Tonight's the celebrity game of Team Canada, coached by Drake, versus Team United States, coached by Kevin Hart. Sunday is the main event, featuring the biggest NBA stars in the East versus West game. In between, there'll be lots to keep you busy. The 416 will have pop-up stores and even a dedicated streetcar selling the biggest sneaker brands. To learn more about the events like this weekend, check out NBA.com. In other sports, Connor McDavid shows he's worth every cent of his paycheck, and Canada's women's soccer team tops Guyana in Olympic qualifiers. Turning to weather, winter's late, but it came with a vengeance. We'll suffer through the deep freeze for another couple of days, and we'll have your 3-day forecast coming up on our news at 2. But for now, we leave you with this: a romp of otters getting into the Valentine's Day spirit. Adorable otters are swimming for love at Seaside Paradise in Japan. Getting into the spirit of Valentine's Day, otters show off their moves and get heart-shaped ice from their trainers. The otter holds their hearts in their paws as they swim around their love nest. Guess we could say our furry friends wear their hearts on their sleeves. That's your 12 o'clock update. We'll be back with more Humber News at 2.